This is Deirdre Dahlberg from Creative Journeys, and you're on a special mission at the moment, aren't you, Dee?
Yeah, we certainly are. We're working very hard to get a band here, an international band, rock band, Rudely Interrupted.
Pardon?
You just rudely interrupted me.
Oh, the band is Rudely Interrupted.
The band is Rudely Interrupted, yeah. And they come from Melbourne, and we're trying to get them to play here at Manawa. And we're really excited about it, and they're a very special band, mainly because they're a fantastic rock band, indie style, and they write their own music. And on top of that, they have 5 members in the band that live with disabilities. Some of them are intellectual disabilities, and some of them are physical. So they overcome those challenges and the challenges of being a rock band on tour around the world. And they also have the music's fantastic, so it's been quite infectious. So I've been showing it around to a lot of people, especially at Te Manawa, Andy Lowe, and they've all said, oh, please bring them here. And so we're trying to do that, and we're trying to make the concerts very free.
A free concert, very free.
A very free concert, or a semi-free concert, like a gold coin donation, maybe. Yeah. So we've been working on this for about a year. This band travels all over the world. They were the first band to be invited to play at the UN in New York. They've travelled to Canada, Germany, festivals all over Australia, and they're going to the Hong Kong Jockey Club in China in October, and then they want to come here.
So when are they here?
7th and 8th of November. What we're putting together is an early evening concert. We want all of the community to come. It's not just for the disability community, but the mainstream community. We want them to mix. This band, their music is infectious for anyone that listens to them, and they're quite charismatic as well on stage. So we think everyone in the community will enjoy them, young or old. Senior, I should say, maybe. So we're trying to get everyone together and mix and get a clearer understanding of the fact that we're all the same no matter what we look like on the outside or some of the challenges we might be facing in our lives. Together we're all just people that enjoy music. So it's kind of about bringing us all together.
Friends is important.
Because I think with most of my friends and stuff like that, they know who I am, they know what kind of guy I am, they see me as me.
Laugh day keeps the doctor away. And also, you don't have to take medicine. So
So and this fits in with what Creative Journeys is all about.
Yes, Creative Journeys is an art-focused small business that works with talented artists who happen to also live with intellectual disability or maybe a challenging condition after accidents, quite often head injuries, things like that. People come to us, they still want to express themselves. So with music and with visual arts, they can do that with us. We work at the back of Square Edge building, and we're in the courtyard there, and we want to produce bands of our own. And Rudely is, I guess, an inspiration to us to see that despite everything that challenges them, they have managed to succeed, and they go everywhere in the world, and people are just amazed at how wonderful their music is, and they're teaching us a lot. So their manager, who's a music therapist, we're hoping also to have schools come along to another concert on the 8th with them at lunchtime so that they can talk to teachers and other people about the challenges, but how they got themselves together and how they managed to become so successful. And Creative Journeys wants to do the same. We go to the Stomach every week, getting our musically talented people together to start creating bands of their own and practicing their work. So they're getting very excited. We've got a jazz band emerging, and probably a country band by the sounds of it. So we're hoping that Palmerston North will get benefits from all of this. Yeah.
So Creative Journeys are actually tying in with the city's already extensive and vibrant music scene.
Absolutely. I mean, it's what we're really working hard to achieve now is to get groups out there working with their talents with other groups. So, for example, sending a group to the Stomach and using their facilities It sort of ties in with a lot of the things that they're doing. They've got a swamp fest going. We want sort of Rudely around that. We want our guys around that. We want the city to see them and them to see the city as a together place where they can all join in other groups, and it's not a problem. They can explore their talents out there, you know. And it also ties in with the work we've been doing at Te Manawa. So, for example, we've got visual artists that come here and work in Te Manawa. The more the public interacts with these guys, the more that they feel comfortable with each other, and then they can break down any barriers of communication that might be going on. And music also is a great way of equalising, because everybody loves music. So no matter who you are, so you know, it just gets people together for enjoyment, dancing, laughs. You know, we've even got the Humbug Sweet Shop wants to come along and give away sweets for a gold coin donation, and lots of people are now jumping on the bandwagon for the show. And yes, there's lots going on, and it's making people aware of all of us, and that we've got all of these talents going on around the place. Yeah, making the city more vibrant, I hope.
So, one of the partners in the Rudely Interrupted concert is Te Manawa, Andy Lowe. How did you get involved with this?
Well, we had a fantastic conversation, Deirdre Dahlberg and I from Creative Journeys nearly a year ago about this. Deirdre sent me a fantastic video with the band playing, and when I heard the music and saw the band, I couldn't believe it. I just thought it was amazing music, and thought we have this fantastic opportunity to have the band here, and we just needed to make it happen.
Mm. So it ties in with this Take a Moment with Us exhibition that you've got at Te Manawa at the moment, which is IHC based exhibition.
Yeah, Take a Moment with Us was developed by IHC, Idea Services, and is touring New Zealand, and it's about people with disabilities, people with intellectual disabilities, showing themselves and talking about their hopes and dreams. And I guess for me, that is an important exhibition for us to have at Te Manawa, but more than that, the idea around that is that different sorts of people get to see each other in a public space. So people who with disabilities, without, get to mix with each other, and basically the idea with Te Manawa is that the more we do those sorts of things, the more people will see each other and be inspired by each other and go out and change the world.
So it's very much a case of vive la différence.
It is actually, yeah. I think that the more difference people see, the more capacity they have to go out and do different things with each other and connect with each other, yeah.
And create tolerance and empathy, which is, I guess, essential if we're all going to live together peacefully. Yeah,
tolerance, empathy, all of that, but also magic, because the more different people see each other and can work with each other, the more the capacity they have to go out and create amazing things. I think it's more than, yeah.
So whereabouts at Te Manawa are you hoping to have Rudely Interrupted? Where are you staging them?
Right within the Take a Moment exhibition, so right in the middle of it, in the middle of it all.
You mean in this space here?
In this space here, yeah.
So what happens if you get thousands of people along? Where are you going to put them then?
We will work with that. We'll work with the space. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Because you actually won't know how many people, if it's going to be free, you won't know how many people are going to turn up really until they turn up. And being Palmerston North, people just love turning up at the last moment for everything.
I mean, if we get huge amounts of people, that's fantastic, and we'll be thrilled. Yeah.
So, what are the requirements for staging Rudely Interrupted?
Usual band requirements, so stage and equipment, accommodation for the band, people to support them and look after them as you would any band. So just the usual things, and funding, which we're working on. So just the usual.
And you're hoping that perhaps there'll be some workshops with schools the following day?
Yes, yep. There's going to be a concert for schools as well, and also hopefully workshops with Creative Journeys who work in here one day a week anyway, and so hopefully that'll happen too.
ABCD, I'm feeling so free.
So how do you hope to bring an international rock act to Palmerston North and put it on for nothing?
You say it like that, it sounds a bit scary. Well, as I said before, it's kind of my fault because I showed Andy a video of them and he went, let's bring them here. And I went, yeah, that'd be great. And then I invited the manager to bring them over here and he went, absolutely, we've been to New Zealand before. We toured with another group in Auckland. And I went, oh, did you? He goes, yes, we'd love to come and play in Palmerston North. And so we've put them up on Boosted site with our video that we made. And they sent us a video and said, hey, bring us here, we want to be there. So if anybody wants to see it, that's on our Boosted site. That's the Arts Foundation fundraising site. Our project's on there. And also the Palmerston North community is in there in a video we made saying, we want to be rudely interrupted. Then, also on top of that, we talked to apparently the band that travelled with them before, the Mutes from Mars. They're an Auckland-based group, and they, again, have their own style of music. They write their own lyrics and happen to also live with disability, but they're also doing very well, and they wanted to come down and support Rudely Interrupted and be another band that could talk to schools and the community about some of the marvellous things that they're doing with their own work. There's not many bands can say that, you know, hey, we're a successful rock band that travels and writes our own music and we're basically living a dream, you know? And both these bands are doing that, and we're hoping that some of our guys might be able to do that too one day. Yeah. You know, why we wanted to make it free and gold coin donation is so that, you know, a lot of people now, you know, they don't have a lot of money. And that just enables everyone to come together and not have to worry about buying tickets and all of those kind of stressful things these days, having to pay for entertainment, you know, when you've got a very tiny budget. So it just allows everyone to mix and not think too hard about those things and just come and enjoy. Yeah.
So, to Manawa, it's going to be turned into a rock stadium in November, Thursday the 7th, 5:30, free concert with Aussie band Rudely Interrupted, and then again at midday the following day, that's the 8th, Friday the 8th, with schools concert, but the public are quite welcome to come along as well. That's Rudely Interrupted at Te Manawa. And if anyone would like to contribute to bringing them here and helping make the whole thing free, check the website and you'll find details of how you can contribute.